Hey, hello YouTube. It is me again, your favorite Texas trucker. I am at the house and fixing to head out on the road. I'm getting the truck prepped so that I can go, which means I'm loading everything back up into it. And I thought I'd show you real quick, do a short video and show you real quick what the truck looks like when I am preparing to roll out. All right, so don't be surprised. I've got it pointed at the driver's side mirror here for a reason, and I'll show that to you in just a second. But there's a little bit involved in getting ready to go on the road, for me anyway. Now, I know not everybody is the same as me. I firmly believe that when I'm out on the road, that I need to be as completely self-sufficient as possible. And so when I come home, I empty the truck out, I wash all my dishes, wash all my clothes, take all my food out, put it in the refrigerator and the freezer outside. We have a refrigerator and freezer out on our back porch, but I put it out in that refrigerator freezer outside, and then when I get ready to leave back out again, I bring it all back into the truck, and it's all got to go in its place. So this cabinet's open right now, and I have an extra multi-outlet in there in case I need it, but that's where my cleaning supplies go, and it's open because I'm using cleaning supplies. Now let's pan across. Most of my electronics are sitting on my dash right now because there's nowhere else to put them. And then here, let's see if we can pan back this way. We have all of my clothes and my cooler, and down here on the floor we have some more stuff that we're getting rid of, some stuff that I haven't cleaned out yet. Up here we have more storage, bowls, food. These are a couple rugs I'm fixing to put in here, and some sheets for the top bunk. You see, the place is a disaster. It's a mess. My green tea, I drink a lot of that. I drink probably, 5-6 gallons of green tea a month. So I'm constantly going through those things. Here's the refrigerator. We talked to you a little bit about the refrigerator, and so I wanted to show it to you before it was opened, or before it was filled up. So here's the refrigerator. This is the amount of storage space that I have to store my cold items. And this is the freezer, and I've already put my stuff in here. So it's pretty much packed, even though I actually think I've got a little bit more that needs to go in there. I'll figure something out. But this is the refrigerator. And, just kind of a view from back here. It is most definitely trashed. The TV's back there. You can see the reflection. The place is definitely trashed. Alright, so I know a lot of that video probably went sideways. I keep forgetting that's what happened to this phone the last time, or that video the last time, when everything went all sideways on me. So let me pan through it again. Cleaning supplies. I just cleaned out the freezer. I use this bathroom cleaner with bleach because it's pretty damn strong shit. Anyway, we'll go ahead and pause this video here for a second, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean everything up in here. I'm going to put everything back where it belongs, and then I will start a second video in which I show you what everything looks like once it's put up. Alright, so this is kind of what I have to go through every time I get ready to go out onto the road. And everything, believe it or not, everything in here has its place. There's a specific place that I put pretty much everything, and we'll kind of show you see the quantity of stuff that I've got just thrown all over the place in here. Hopefully you'll see it looking a little bit neater before I leave out. Alright, see y'all here in a little bit. Okay, YouTube, I am back, and I'm not completely done. There's still a few things I got to do. I've still got a little bit of trash to pick up, and I've still got to put the electronics up. and I've still got to straighten up, you know, some of this stuff up here, but for the most part, I'm done cleaning up. Like I said, there's still a few things I still have to put up, but I wanted to go ahead and knock this video out and kind of give you a inside look at the 680. So I'm going to pause this real quick. I'm going to roll up these side curtains so that we can get a little bit more light in here, and then we'll be right back. Okay, back again. So, all right, let's start up here in the front. Of course, you know, I have the electronics on the dash. Let's see, maybe we can turn more lights on because it still seems to be a little dark. Guess that ain't really doing much difference, huh? Okay, this is the T680. One of the things that I do not like about it is this auto seat. When you stand up, the seat automatically goes down. When you sit down, it automatically raises up. You can set it, I like my seat sitting on the floor, so you can set it so that it shuts the air off, and that's how mine is set. So it'll stay like that all the time. So here we've got the dash. That's my XM radio, GPS mounted, and the Qualcomm. I have my 40-quart Coleman cooler sitting in my seat. When I hit the road, it'll go right here on the floor, but it makes it really difficult to move around if it's on the floor. So, you know, it's not as full right now as it sometimes is when I leave, and then on the floorboard up here in the front, I have more waters, and then, you know, whatnot. So I'm kind of a Monster fanatic. I drink Monster Zeros. They have nothing, no calories, no sugars, no nothing in them. So mostly this is for drinks and overflow that I can't fit in the refrigerator. As I start using up stuff in the refrigerator, I'll get rid of that. In the T700, this was all storage space across here. They got rid of that. They mounted the CB up here, and then they've got this little tray. It's hard to see, but they got this little tray right up here for putting things. I keep the onboard scanner in there. That's pretty much all I've got in there. It's relatively useless. Maps, if I need them, which I haven't ever needed them, but I have them just in case. Truck stop guide, Love's guide, the Millis approved guide, Qualcomm guide, and over here the safety regulation handbook, you know, and some other stuff. Up here, mostly cleaning supplies. Of course, I do have that extra outlet, and I need to get more supplies. I'm out of a few things. And then over here, you know, just general storage, safety vest, cups, some toilet paper back there in the back. These things don't like to lock, they're a pain in the ass. Up here, this is where the microwave goes. I don't have a microwave in here. It's a pain in the ass using one in a truck. In a truck, I gave up on it. And then up here I've got, you know, a variety of stored items. A lot of that's canned goods back up there. There's some paper towels in the back. The television, it's a 32-inch Samsung widescreen TV. I know it's kind of hard to see, but you know, it is there. And then of course this is the swivel table. Those are not cookies, those are snack crackers. They're a whole grain low calorie cracker. So and then the keyboard, and then up here there's another mouse sitting in the tray up here. Those are connected to the Qualcomm, so I can use the Qualcomm on the keyboard and the mouse. That Qualcomm is a pain in the ass to deal with, so I don't like using it. Alright, top bunk. This is for the student or for a passenger. It is made right now. I do supply sheets and blanket for students. You don't have to use them, they're clean, but you don't have to use them. You can use your own if you want. If you do decide to use your own, then you have to take all that off, fold it up so I can put it up, and then when you leave, I expect those to be put back on. If you choose to use these, then when you leave, I expect them to be taken off so that I can put them in the laundry and get them washed and get them put back on. My bunk down here at the bottom, window both sides. This is where the head of my bunk is. I sleep down here with my head down here. The control panel, we'll get to that in a second. And then this is excessed up. You can see I got my Xbox right there, and then underneath the Xbox, there's water. All right, so I've got about half a case of water right there. Behind the bag, there's a bottle of green tea. I go through a lot of green tea. This is the bag that's got all my medications in it, and then underneath that down here where you can barely see it, let's see if it'll adjust for light. No. Anyway, there's a med box down there. All right. This is storage up here for the student. This is storage up here for the student, but I have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff stuck up there right now. This is storage up here for the student. Okay. Down here we have a little storage tray down in this area. Let's see, maybe this light. Yeah, all right. And then the control panel. All right. This thing right here, it looks like a radio. That's actually a clock, alarm clock. I don't really like the way it works, so I don't ever use it. That's for the inverter. 12-volt power supply. You have a plug for your charger, USB charger, and then underneath here where you can see this cord going, there is a multi-outlet that I have plugged in. It's coming along here, plugged into a second multi-outlet over here, and then that multi-outlet is strapped on the arm of the TV mount back here and plugged into the wall right there. There's another 12-volt outlet right here. I know it's hard to see. There's another multi-outlet up there where you see my battery charger. I mean, not a multi-outlet, but another plug where you see my battery charger plugged in, and then there is the 12-volt plug-in there. There's a 12-volt plug-in right over there where you see that red cord at, and there's a 12-volt plug-in right there where you see the lighter, which I don't use because I don't smoke. Speaking of non-smoking, I will take a student that smokes, as long as you understand that I do not, and I don't want cigarette smoke in my truck. So you don't smoke inside my truck, and we don't stop every 30 minutes so you can smoke. I typically stop about every 2 to 3 hours to stretch my legs, take a bathroom break if needed, and that's when you can catch a cigarette. If that's not really, sufficient, then I'm not going to be able to take you. I mean, it's just the way it is. I don't smoke, and I don't want to be subjected to the smoke. I don't mind if you smoke as long as it's not in my truck. All right, so my bunk, that's my 30-year-old brand new thermos. I've relayed the story before, but and I keep a lot of water down here. My father-in-law was a truck driver, and he drove trucks for his entire life. About, somewhere in the 80s, early 80s, he received a safe driving award. It was that thermos. And then he put it up, never used it. He passed away about 7 years ago. My mother-in-law, my wife, gave it to me this Christmas. And to me, it's the most important thing I've got. I mean, it has a lot of sentimental value to it. On top of that, it's a lot better quality than the Stanley thermoses you get today. It's heavy, it's durable, and very good. Anyway, here's the clothing storage. I took the bar out from the top and I added that because I need more storage. So I've got that in there. I've got stuff back in here. There's 2 shelves up in there where you can store things, and I've got both them full. And then my clothes go right here. For clothes, I've got 4 or 5 pair of jeans in there. I've probably got 10, 20 pair of underwear, 10, 20 pair of socks. And then I've got maybe half a dozen t-shirts, that hoodie right there. There's a kind of a thermal flannel shirt, couple long sleeve flannel shirts, but those aren't typically what I wear. Typically what I wear is we'll turn this around, see if you can kind of get a good view, but is this shirt right here. It's the same shirt I was wearing the other day when I did the video. I washed it last night, put it back on. It's a long sleeve Dickies work shirt. That's what I wear out here. My Dickies shirts are all right here on the back of the chair. Now, when I have a student, I'll take those off of there and I'll put them somewhere else. Refrigerator, freezer. I already showed you the cooler. We showed you the freezer earlier. All right, and I have it full. Let me move this out of the way here. So now I have it full. You can see this is the stuff I chopped up. I did a video of yesterday. And I don't eat sandwich meats very often, but occasionally I'm on the run. I don't have much choice, so I need something to eat. I've packed as much as I can pack up in here. I can't fit anything else up in there. So this meat didn't fit. It's still frozen. That's what's going to be for dinner later on tonight. Okay, that is essentially the inside tour of the truck. I'm sure y'all have already seen the outside of a T680, and I've still got a few things left to do today, so I don't really want to get out and deal with that right now. Y'all have seen it. If you haven't seen it, like me on Facebook, and you'll see pictures of my truck on Facebook quite a bit, because I take quite a few pictures of it. Meanwhile, I'm fixing to send in my ready for dispatch. Hopefully I'll get a load here pretty soon, and then I'm going to finish cleaning up the truck. Meanwhile, man, y'all take care, and hope you enjoyed the video, and peace out.